Well, good evening, YouTube. This is Daily Stoic with your host, Jeffrey. God is good all the time, MCabe. So we're recording this a little bit late. If you don't know my testimony, I'll give you the quick notes. December 2023, I was down and out. I had a counselor via my work program. She tried to get me to go to church and stuff the year before. I was down and out. I got a hold of her. We had a meeting, and she instructed me to pray. I prayed as hard as I've ever prayed in my life. I was at my rock bottom. I heard the voice of God clear as day. People are like, "Oh, you were doing drugs." I don't care what you say. This is my story. It was powerful, and it said, "Go help homeless people." And I remember in prayer hearing it, and I was like, well, I can't, man. I'm broken. Like I can't. What do you mean go help people? I think I had $75 in my bank account. You know what I mean? And I just kind of screwed up my whole couple months going into Christmas. Anyways, I listened to the voice. I won't do the whole testimony. There was like 2 weeks there where like it was supernatural, let's say. Anyways, that moment changed my life forever. And then as I came out of treatment, boom, 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 I went to family court. Outside of family court, I met Angela Voss, who was doing a protest / encampment protest right on the steps of City Hall. It turned into like she was helping people. Now there was a lot of BS that went around that politics stuff, but at the end of the day, what I seen was good people. I met so many people there that are part of my life today. A lot of it through God and the church. So anyways, I met Solomon Davies, that's his name on Facebook. He actually ran for mayor. He's an evangelist, powerful human. I met him there. I guess I met him 2 or 3 times. The third time I met him, I was caring for a man who just overdosed. And he's like, "Man, you should come to he was having the reason he was downtown, he was holding an event at the conference center." So anyways, all of that to say, I'm going to share my whole testimony. It's a wild story, but I just wanted to get to the point. So he's doing a 40-day Canada prayer challenge. So every night, 9 p.m. on Facebook, he just had a pastor on from India, super powerful. Every day it's been something different. I haven't been able to watch it every day, but I just tuned in today. It was super powerful. So that's why I put that nickname in there. That took a long time, 3-minute explanation. But God is good all the time. And yeah, I believe that. As always, reading the Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is February 14th, 2025. So with no further ado, we'll get right to the meat and potatoes. February 14th. Think before you act. For to be wise is the one thing, to fix our attention on our intelligence, which guides all things everywhere. Heraclitus, quoted in Diogenes Laertius. I don't know, I can't pronounce the Greek stuff, but I'm working on it. Maybe I'll do some like lessons on YouTube or something. Lives of the Eminent Philosopher 9.1. Let's see what the modern day Stoics have to say about it. Think before you act. Why did I do that? You've probably asked yourself. We all have. How could I have been so stupid? What was I thinking? You weren't. That's the problem. Within that head of yours is all the reason and intelligence you need. It's making sure that it's deferred to and utilized. That's the rough part. It's making sure that your mind is in charge, not your emotions, not your immediate physical sensations, not your surging hormones. Fix your attention on your intelligence. Let it do its thing. I mean, yes, I would say that sometimes maybe my intelligence steered me wrong in the past, but maybe that's exactly what it is. I was using the wrong part of my intelligence or the wrong part of my thinking. Think before you act. I mean, how many examples can you think of things that you did and were like, shit, I shouldn't have done that? Like, simple stuff like, oh, I threw a rock and it went through a window. You're like, damn, I didn't think that was going to happen. It was funny, as I was reading that, I had this weird story come up. I guess I'll tell it. So I grew up as a teenager in Tyndale. It's weird that this story came to mind. I grew up as a teenager in Tyndale, so a lot of different people hung out there. I had my little crew of people, and then there was like a lot of, I don't want to say associates. That's not the right word. What's the word I'm looking for? A lot of people that weren't my friends but hung out there. You know what I mean? It's not associates. Acquaintances. There were a lot of acquaintances there. But we all growing up, we're all teenagers, we're all rah-rah, right? So everybody had their little cliques. So anyways, we're out wrestling in the snow one night. And my cousin Philly, I think, was wrestling Brandon Arner. I met a few people that knew Brandon Arner this summer. I hope he's doing well. Pray for you, Brandon. And I remember Philly got him down, and I decided to like kick snow in his face. And when I did it, like covered him. And nobody thought it was cool. And I was like, I just got excited in the moment. I didn't particularly like Brandon. He was direct competition to the girls with me because I was younger, so was he, right? The other boys were a little bit older. And as soon as I did it, I regret it. And really, Brandon back then especially, he was a boxing kid. I mean, one-on-one, without me freaking out or, he probably would have kicked my ass. And I remember regretting it instantly. And that's just to share. I don't know how relevant it is, but that is the story that came to mind. I mean, I was like 14 years old, dude. It's weird that it just popped into my head like that. Yeah, Philly got him down and I snowed him. And I was like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. And then he wanted to like fight me. We didn't fight. I think we wrestled and it was fair enough. And maybe he beat me. But I just remember doing it and then feeling really bad. Because everybody else thought it was a dick move too, you know what I mean? It was one of those things I was like, I shouldn't have done that. So think before you act. I'm sure you can think of 1,000 examples. I could think of a bunch. So that is your Daily Stoic for this Valentine's Day. I hope you had a great day. If you're alone, try not to get caught up in the hype. I mean, I don't have a significant other right now. But I'm not like, oh no, people don't think that. Hey man, if you're in love and you got a girl, go for it. If not, man, it's a regular day, right? Go to the gym, eat healthy, do whatever it is you do to take care of yourself. Try not to get too low in the, it's hard though for some people. I get it. So keep your head up. Do something positive. Love you guys. Peace.